Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you these super cute little thank you gifts. They actually are for my customers that shop with me in February, but I just thought I had to show them to you because I just think they are so cute. As I'm sure you can see, this is a bamboo cane, which I think obviously goes well with my pandas. I struggled to sort of find a way. I wanted to maybe get the panda and stick him on it or wrap him round it, and I couldn't quite think how, but they're just a pen, just a simple pen, but in a bamboo cane. And like I said, I just thought they were fabulous. And when I saw this paper from in the Sweet Soiree DSP, I just thought perfect, because that looks like canes that are all stuck standing together. So I thought that would be perfect. And again, obviously using these cellophane bags, I thought that would be ideal because, again, I didn't know how, I couldn't quite envisage how to wrap my pandas around my canes. But as I said, these are my customer thank you gifts for February. So if you shop with me during February, you will receive one of these and a handmade card. And if you use the hostess code that's on my blog and also on my Facebook page, then obviously you also get put into the pool to get a small hostess gift too. Sorry, a stamp and reward gift. So I'm going to show you very quickly and simply how I made these. And yes, don't worry, these are fussy cut out, and I do actually sit and do it while I'm watching TV because otherwise I'd be sat here all day just fussy cutting. So I have a strip of the Sweet Soiree DSP, and this is 7.5 inches in length, and because the bags are 2 inches wide, if I can get into them, this one is literally just under, so it's 7 and what is it, 15/16, something like that. It's just simply enough to fit into the bag, and as I said, I just pop it in there, slide it all the way down to the bottom, and then simply pop. My pen's got a little gem on the top as well, isn't that cool? So I just simply pop my pen in, and it does sort of make it bow a little because obviously of the thickness of the pen. And that's that part of it. I've already stamped and die cut and fussy cut my pandas because I thought, again, that would take forever and you would be bored. But quite simply, I've cut him out without his little tassel on his hat. And this one has a very small... I'll just shut my door again. I did have it shut and then the dog was scratching and now she's barking. And I did put a very small cut... Sorry, I had my finger over that then. Let me see if I can get this to focus. Come on, focus, focus. Not going to, is it? Well, anyhow, where the balloon normally sits, just round his paw, there is actually a white line, and I just cut just around that, and that's simply for me to put some of my old olive baker's twine. And you don't need a great deal. I just used a small length here, and then I simply decided on which end I liked the most. So I like this straight end, and then I just simply tucked it under his paw. I haven't adhered it or anything like that because it is just a little novelty thing. So I stuck that one through there, and then I simply grabbed a glue dot onto this one's hand and then just stuck it underneath that one, so they're holding hands. And there's my panda. For the top of my pen, I've used old olive and Whisper White cardstock, so I've got my 2-inch circle punch here, which will go around the top. And when I find the centre of these, I always, oops, crikey, smashing the place up, knocked my bin over. Don't worry, I emptied it last night, so it's not covered stuff everywhere. Whenever I do a circle, punch a circle and I want to fold it in half, instead of guessing and wrecking the state of the card, because this is a 2-inch circle, I simply stick it between the 2-inch score lines. Zoom in a little bit. Why is this not focusing? That's why, because it's not on autofocus. There we go, that's better. So if you can see, this just sort of sits between the two 1-inch marks, and then I just press down and simply give it a score, and that gives you your halfway mark. So with the Whisper White, I've used the 1 3/4 inch circle punch, and again I'm going to do exactly the same. Oops, let me just move this out of the way. Do exactly the same with this one. Now obviously 1 3/4 is hard to halve, if you like, so I just kind of look at where I think it will go, and so with this one I'm going on the 2 centimetres because it just seems to sit nicely either side of those, and again just score it, and again that gives me my centre mark. It doesn't matter if it's slightly off, it really doesn't. So the first thing I need to do is to fold the top of this over, and there is only a small amount of it, but I just fold a little bit over, and then I need to grab my handheld punch, which I didn't get out. So I just simply fold that over, hold it in place, and then give that punch, and then I thread my baker's twine through here with my pandas, and obviously just make sure that you've got it to wherever you want your pandas to sit, and I'm quite happy with them sitting there. I'm going to trim excess off the twine there. My scissors are a bit sticky, I think, from using tape and stuff. So that sits across the back there, and then my Old Olive circle goes over the top, and I just like to make sure that my twine sits in the right place, because obviously I need it to be trapped in there, and I'm going to use my stapler just to hold that in place, and that obviously holds my twine in place, which I'm just going to tuck that end under, and obviously keeps my pen bag sealed up. Unfortunately we don't do the Stampin' Up stapler anymore, which is a shame because I think it's lovely, but you can use any other stapler, and I've just realised I still haven't zoomed back out. So hopefully you saw all of that because I've not zoomed back out. So that's that part done, and then I just need my top done here, and so I'm simply going to grab my Party Pandas, and I want this one this time, my basic black, and I only need his face, so I'm not going to ink up the whole of my panda, and then I just simply pop his face on the bottom and just give him my Stamp and Scrub a clean. Sorry, my stamp a clean on my Stamp and Scrub. So that's my panda's little face, look, peering over the top, which I think is really cute. And then I've gone back to One Big Meaning, which again I think is a lovely stamp set, certainly for myself sending out thank you things, thank you gifts and cards. It's really handy. And then in Old Olive, I just simply stamp my sentiment across the top. And then give him a very slight bend so that that's in the right place. And then I'm using Fuse simply because it's stronger, because I'm wanting it to stick as a fold and it's not naturally wanting to fold. And then you sort of eyeball the top here to make sure that you're equal on the sides, and obviously that's pressed down. And then last but not least, I've added some of the beautiful Old Olive sheer ribbon just around the top, just to add a little bit more of a pretty. And I didn't do a bow because I think bows are fiddly and they're a nuisance, so I simply tied a knot, just a double knot, and then I tucked this end that's wanting to go up back through, and then obviously just trimmed the ends there, and that is my thank you gift. Beautiful candy cane, sorry, I want to call them candy canes and I don't know why. Sugar cane, it's not even sugar cane, is it? Anyway, bamboo, I'll get it right in a minute. And there they are, my cute little pandas, all ready to go out to my customers. I've got a few more of these I need to stamp and cut out, but I just think that they will be great little gifts and hopefully they'll put a smile on the recipients' faces. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. All the information you need is on my blog, and everything is all in the description below. And obviously don't forget that the Party Pandas are the celebration stamp, so if you want one of these you're going to have to get an order in very soon because we don't have long left. Thanks for joining me, guys. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.